An anti-malarial drug which has been linked to serious mental health problems for some British troops should be used only as a last resort, according to a report out today. Lariam has been prescribed to at least 17,000 service personnel at least once between April 2007 and March 2015. Well, MPs on the Defence Committee found the potential side effects were clearly highlighted by the manufacturers Roche, but there was strong anecdotal evidence that the stringent conditions laid down for prescription were often disregarded. Well, the MOD says the vast majority of deployed personnel already receive alternatives to Lariam. Well, Ellen Duncan lives in Somerset. Her husband was a Major General in the Army and has been in hospital since January last year.
The stresses on these men with the things they're having to deal with, if you then add in another unknown factor, it's just too much and unnecessary because there are other drugs. My concern is that they go on using this for people who it's not suitable for, and I really don't think there's, you know, with all the pre-assessment, you still don't know if that person's going to react badly, and so really, in view of the dangers, in view of what they're exposed to, and the fact they take it for long periods of time, unlike a holidaymaker who might take it for a very short time, there are other safer alternatives and they should be being used.
Well, former soldier and Plymouth MP Johnny Mercer has called for Lariam to be banned. Mr Mercer, the drug will still be given to some people in some circumstances. Are you happy with that, given the report findings?
I think what we've done is see the MOD change their position and now put this as a drug of last resort that's only going to be used after a individual one-on-one risk assessment has taken place to see if that medication is suitable for the person who's taking it. And that's, you know, what we would have liked to have seen from the beginning, but we're there now and that's good. And what I want to see now is the MOD come forward and say, look, if we have got this wrong, please do come forward and we'll help you.
So what overall control do you have in the military here? Because we hear about the stringent conditions that this drug is supposed to be taken in and they were blatantly disregarded. How do you know that they will be regarded in future and people are going to be taking this drug in its proper form?
Well, listen, I think now we've shone a light on it. I think you'd be hard-pressed to find someone who's given this drug who does not undergo an individual risk assessment. It's great that, you know, we're at that position now, but the point is that we weren't for quite a long time and there was no sort of acknowledgement for these families and servicemen and women up and down the country who were negatively affected by this. No sort of recognition that this had a role to play in it. I think we've got that now. Hopefully they can come forward, get the help that they clearly deserve, and in future we won't see these ill effects of mefloquine on our service personnel.
We've heard about people who are still suffering the effects of Lariam, the after effects that clearly are struggling very much. What ongoing support is there? And is the military provided with the tools to give that ongoing support? Is this down to, say, more money from government?
Well, this is exactly why the Defence Committee report has come out, to make sure those structures are in place. This isn't about blame. This is all about looking after people and making sure that those who feel they have been affected can come forward, and also those that who need to continue to use the medication in those very small amounts of cases in certain places in the world are correctly assessed and that the medication is suitable for them. I don't think it's an issue of money, but hopefully we're now going to put the structures in place to ensure that we look after our servicemen and women.
OK, Johnny Mercer, for now, thank you.